Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Let's Duel. So it's the night after regionals, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do a post commentary for this week's episode. But you guys will be getting 4 duels, and sadly, they'll all be replays because of time constraints and stuff. And you guys have no idea how hard it was just to get these 4 replays. Let's see. I have a little note here. See, I got 17 rage quits, 14 second turn forfeits, and then the rest were just like connection loss and stuff, and that's not fun. You guys don't want to watch that. So these are the ones that I managed to scrape together. And well, before I get into how the tournament went for me, I should say this. In every video, and of course in the description, I say, feel free to challenge me. And apparently to some people just don't get the message that it's out there. And I'm not pointing fingers at anyone, I'm not upset about anything. Oh, you guys are making me cry. Aside from that. The opportunity to challenge me is open. You can challenge me whenever you want, just my Skype's in the ending. You can comment here. You can private message me. I'm on the forums. There's a lot of places you can contact me. So it's not like it's not like I'm going through trial and tribulation to make sure that you guys can't talk to me or challenging me because, oh, I'm a big shot YouTuber. I don't have to listen to my No, it's not that. I said this in my Leaf Green video. But on to regionals. It was 256 people, which was awesome because that means we got even rounds and nobody would get a bye, so everyone was playing. So, first game, I went against my friend, one of my friends from the card shop I go to, Geo, and he was playing the Junk Otter OTK deck, and for those of you who don't know, that is a pretty scary deck, mainly because they can drop a Junk Warrior that has 6,000 plus attack, and then they can also, the Raccoons have an Exceed where it copies the highest level of the highest attack of the monster on the field. So you would have a 6,000 Junk Warrior just sitting on the field looking pretty, and then you would also have a token of equal strength. And the worst part is, it's not very bad, but one of the bad things about that Raccoon Exceed is the fact that it can't be destroyed when it has a token out. So essentially it's a Drago Sack, except much more terrifying, even though it doesn't destroy and all that fun jazz. But that was the first round. I won, went into 2 games. Then the next game was against Mermail, and I lost the first game pretty fast because I didn't draw anything I needed. So siding, and I put into Vanity's Emptiness and I forget what else I put in there, but anyway, different dimension ground. But what happened was, during the part of the second game, I misplayed with Vanity's Emptiness, and that cost me the game, and more than likely the whole tournament, because, like, for me, if I lose one, the rest of I just start going cold, and if I start doing terribly, it's not long before my skill freezes over. I digress. Round 3, I fought, I believe it was Noble Knights? Yes, it was Noble Knights. So that was pretty easy. I won the first game, and then game 2 I side in Kinetic Soldiers and Magic Drain. Even though Magic Drain doesn't do much since they want their swords in the graveyard anyway, but it was pretty easy the second game because I had a Kinetic Soldier on the field, and what Kinetic Soldier does is when it battles a warrior type monster at all, it gains 2,000, so it's going to become a 3350 beater with 3800 defense if you set it, which I did, because I didn't want him to like warning it or something. Let's see, round 4, well, after round 3 we had lunch. Round 4 I fought, what did I fight? I think it was some trash troll deck. It was like summon Star Drawing and just Exceed, but he was basically beating me over the head with a Maestroke that had 2,800 defense points and like several back rows, so it was just like, it actually came to a draw, so I was pretty upset about that. And there was just nothing I could do. He was stalling everything I had. All my cards were getting banished, and I couldn't do much, since my deck relies heavily on me getting my stuff back to the deck and whatnot. Let's see, round 5, I fought this anti-meta deck that was using Black Garden and whatnot, and I barely lost, which is why I was sad. So at this point, I am 2-2-1, and then round 6 this is where I cut it off, because in a tournament like this, if you go X3, you just give up. There's no point. But round 3, I was fighting Mecha Phantom Beast. Don't get me wrong, it's a good deck, it's just there's so much more that other decks can do against it. I lost purely because I misplayed again. Again, I said before, if I go cold at all during the tournament, it's just not long, but the rest of my skill just freezes over, and it's not fun. So that ended my night right there, and I did some trading afterwards. I got some decent stuff. I'm working on my deck right now, as you can see. Right now, you're seeing the future build of my Madolche deck, which is, this is the build that I'm using Angeli with. And, I think that's it as far as regionals went. Of course, I'm going to have to keep leveling up my game, practicing every day, or at least every night, because that's the only time I can really get a break from editing videos for you guys and recording them. Anything else I should mention? I guess that's it, and feel free to challenge me whenever. This has been Hero Azure, and I'll see you next week.